downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, no balls and a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in, Chris Bryant, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-0, and he fouls this one off. With runners in scoring position this season, Bryant is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Verdugo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez right there. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Rizzo is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitcher way on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. He busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
So he got him swinging. Max Muncy goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success,
Leading off
guys.
for the Cubs.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Garver.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's
Now
Chris
batting.
Bryant now.
The
An
third
RBI
baseman.
double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Now in the box, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Barnes on second, Buehler at first with no outs. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's 1-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2 is offered out of the zone and missed. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And he's safe. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Plate, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Hayward is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Reined in. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cody Bellinger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And that misses for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gonzalez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 14 on the season as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothers him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Taylor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Hernandez. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Austin Barnes. Hit in the air out to left field. Schwarber sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Left side, but well foul. 0-2, here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order through 5, all even at 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Gonzalez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Taylor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Bellinger. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Settling in now, Chris Taylor will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 21.
take his hacks again. Jock Peterson. As he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runners on the move for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2, here it is. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And LA's taking a 4-2 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. At the plate, Kike Hernandez.
Leading off.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here.
Ladies and
Brad
gentlemen,
Brock gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on the
These
mound and
changes
start
for
the
the
home
Cubs.
7th.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth
First
spot.
delivery to him
Number
on the way.
25.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for
Now
ball
playing
1.
center field and batting 9. Number 5.
Fastball
Albert.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Barnes becomes out number 2 this inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Your
The
attention,
best ones
please.
have that late action that
Pinch hitting
just
for the
darts
Dodgers.
at the last minute.
Number
They're so
25.
tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 2.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Floro
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Dodgers.
start the 8th.
Number 51. Dylan.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. This year against right-handed pitching, Contreras has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
High in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now, when you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his career, Gonzalez has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely right.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Bellinger going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. In now, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Steve Cishek is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 41, Steve
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. This game's all tied at 4. Rich Hill will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. His career batting line against Hill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Anthony Rizzo, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Turner has room in foul territory. 1 out. Victor Caratini will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Victor Caratini.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2.
2-2 is the count. Put him down now.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Just hung in there on that one. A 1-2 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, look at this sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Mike Montgomery will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
The right fielder, Cody.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Now pitching.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy
Victor
take there.
Caratini.
1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Jock Peterson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Lefty against lefty here, as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bodie backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
First baseman.
Standing in, Max Muncy got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Strike taken to throw, and a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Popped up. Montgomery has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still all square at 4 apiece. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Bodie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0. And there's ball 3. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. The 3-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off. But I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
0-1.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Swing and a line drive. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Kyle Garland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Kyle Garland.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Joe Kelly takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. This game's all tied at 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Grounding in once again, Chris Taylor. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 4. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Ready now, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 4. So digging in now, Victor Caratini as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 8, Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Chicago, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is taken for ball 1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
The center fielder,
So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. In now, Albert Almora, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there. 2 gone. Caleb Ferguson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please.
Carlos Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Bodie is off of first with 2 away. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Bodie ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Two out here and a runner at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers 4. Pedro Strop enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes.
Bellinger.
1-0.
This is line to left, and he'll get over to. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card, because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. The 0-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Mike Montgomery earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Pedro Strop earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.